something a little different, okay? So this is technically a collective reading, but we're going to be doing two options, okay? So give me 1 second. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is going to be the topic of today's video is what your old friends think about you now, okay? So these are going to be people you're no longer talking to, okay? Um, or if you have a specific um, friend in mind, okay, that you're thinking of and wondering, possibly how they think of you now or how they feel about you, okay? This is for you, okay? So instead of having three options, and remember, this is still technically a collective reading, okay? We're going to have option number one, option number two, okay? So I will leave timestamps down below. And of course, remember, if you would like a personal reading, you can always reach out to me, email me. All of the information for personal readings is always, always, always listed in the community tab. It's in my bio. It's underneath this video. Okay. So you can find it pretty much anywhere on my channel. Especially always underneath every single video that I post. Okay. If you are interested in a personal reading. Okay. But we're gonna get started. I'll show these up close a little bit. Okay. I know the lighting's not great. We have our hot sauce. This is pile number one, or option number one. Okay. I got these for Christmas. All right. And then pile number two is our glittery glue. Okay. Glitter glue. All right. So 1, 2. If you need a second, you can pause the video if you need to, and then we're gonna get started. Okay. So remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. We're going to start with the tarot. If you chose pile number one, how do your old friends currently feel about you now? How do your old friends currently feel about you now? Let me pull this up real quick so I can see. Whoa, way too many. Hold on. How do your old friends currently feel about you now? Pile number one. Okay. Some of y'all work from home. Okay, we literally got the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so your old friends definitely could feel like you either work from home or all you do is go to work and go home. Okay, so take it how it resonates, but they definitely feel like you are kind of you are becoming more of a homebody. Okay, or ever since you stopped talking to this group of people, you don't really care to hang out with them or anyone. Okay, all right, pile number one. So let's see. Pile number one, how do your old friends currently feel about you? Yeah, they think you're very self-focused, and honestly, that's not a bad thing. Okay, that is actually a very good thing. Okay, because a lot of people do not know how to be alone. All right, make sure to like the video if you are in here. All right, let's see. How do your old friends currently feel about you now? How do your old friends currently feel about you? I'm also hearing reality check. Okay, so your old friends could feel like, I'm hearing figured them out. Okay, you definitely figured out like what they were up to, especially if they were trying to put any illusions in your face. Your old friends definitely feel like, they can no longer get over on you. Okay, they feel like, I'm hearing almost embarrassed because they feel like they were caught. So I don't know if these old friends were shady in any type of way or something like that, but your old friends definitely feel like, you know what they're about and you're not fucking with it. Okay. Let's see. Your old friends also feel like you kind of found your purpose, okay? And that you are no longer being, I'm hearing no longer trying to control situations, okay? So I don't know if any of you guys used to have a control issue or if that's how they perceived you, but your old friends definitely see you as someone who is releasing control and kind of going more with the flow, okay? um, Especially if you weren't that way before. Okay, let's see. Pile number one. Whoa. How do your old friends currently feel about you now? I'm hearing that song from Miranda Cosgrove, About You Now. If you guys know, some of you guys definitely know. You have to. Okay, that was our childhood. But it's kind of, maybe you're like the iCarly of the group. Okay, so like I said, some of you guys could work from home. Maybe you have a platform or something like that, or you're just like the star of the show even when you're alone. Okay, or people are still looking for you even if you're not actually around. Okay, like your absence is definitely felt. I feel like, if your old friends, say you had a friend group, big or small, if you had a friend group of any sort, they're unhappy without you. You brought like stability to the group, you brought, happiness to the group, and now that you're gone, ooh, I almost choked up. Your friends could be real sad about you, okay? Um, no longer being around. They kind of feel like there's a big cloud over, whoever's left in the group, So, yeah, and when I said you brought stability to this friend group, I feel like you were kind of like either the mom friend, or even if you're a guy, you were the friend who kind of organized everything. You made plans happen, because sometimes people are like, "Hey, bro, hey, girl, want to hang out?" and then it never happens, right? You're the friend who, was like able to actually get everybody together, okay? And make events, go on trips or whatever you guys do, go to a restaurant, I'm hearing laser tag. Okay, so maybe you were that friend who literally brought so much fun to the group, and now that you're no longer around, they don't know what to do. It's like, a bunch of lost puppies, just roaming around. Okay, um so yeah, that is what I mean when I say you brought stability to your old friends. Okay, let's see. They're actually real sad without you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and you could have been the friend who, like, you brought the party. Not only did you bring the party wherever you guys went, but you were the hype man, okay? So, maybe these friends didn't hype you up as much, but like you were like, yes, girl, or, you look good, bro. I'm trying to get like you. Like you were always like lifting your friends up, being genuine, being good to them, and, you know, they maybe didn't reciprocate that to you, but now that you're gone, they're definitely noticing, like, damn, pal number one really did, give me hope. Okay, so I don't know. You could have had a lot of friends who, you know, maybe they were, lost, and, they had, what I want to say, your energy was, what's the right word? Your energy was, they might have thought that your energy was their energy, okay? And they got too cocky with it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you left, they realized that they were still like low key losers, okay? And I'm not saying you thought of your friends as losers, but maybe you could be realizing like, yeah, the people I was hanging around were like honestly kind of losers, okay? Um, and some of them do resent you, okay, for leaving. We do have I'm seeing the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords in the middle of the deck, okay? So that could be their hidden feelings, okay? Low key for some of them towards you, okay? They low key kind of hate you for, I didn't even mean to say hate, okay? But some of them do not like you anymore because they feel spited because you were the good energy source, that they can't even embody themselves, okay? So they're definitely feeling your absence, okay? Let's see. Make sure to like the video. Pile number one. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Pile number one. How do your old friends currently feel about you now? Yeah, something. Okay, Ace of Swords reverse. Maybe these people don't even really talk anymore because you're gone. Like you were literally the glue to this friend group. It could be just, you and two other people that you hung out with. It could be you and eight other people that you hung out with. You were literally the glue to this friend group or to these people. Like now that you're gone, like nobody's really talking. Like it's kind of like dead silent. That's crazy. That just shows you, pal number one, how much like influence you actually did have over people. And, your energy was, maybe something that they didn't experience before, and now they're, like I said, they're feeling it, because you're gone. Okay. So maybe these people are finally realizing that they should not take good people for granted, okay? Because one day they might not be there, all right? AKA you. All right, so let's see. What else for pile number one? And remember, you can, if you feel like you don't resonate with this pile, you can check the other one, okay, when we get to it. All right, let's see. Pile number one. How do your old friends currently feel about you? How do they feel about you now? They feel like you're doing pretty good without them, honestly. They're not doing good without you, but they feel like, you're opening yourself up, you're exploring new things, you're enjoying your alone time. Okay. And you see with the Page of Wands here, she's got like this cool big ass scarf on. Okay. So some of y'all might be, changing up your wardrobe or something like that. Or just being more free, especially when it comes to how you express yourself, okay? And there's something specific about clothes, okay? So maybe I'm not saying you're not trying anymore, but you're just being more comfortable, okay? I don't know if you always felt like you had to dress up, with a friend group or something, or, maybe you felt like I don't know, sometimes, especially like in a group of girls, you definitely can feel pressured to always like look your best, okay? I mean, depending on the type of friend group, right? Obviously. But whatever groups of friends you're around, you may have always felt like you had to like look your very best, okay? Even if y'all weren't actually going anywhere. There was like standards, like unspoken standards when it comes to appearance, okay? So, some of your old friends definitely could have been very shallow, or they definitely cared about looks a lot, okay? Like if you were dressed down, they might look at you funny, okay? Definitely not real friends. But let's see. What else for pile number one? I think I should have just kept this as a collective, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god, why am I thinking of like self-soothing? Your old friends could be self-soothing without like what you were like a mom to these people. Or like I'm hearing auntie. Oh my god. You really were the mom of the group. Even if you're a man, you were like the head honcho guy or whatever. These people can't function without you, damn near. And that's sad. I don't know if that makes you feel good or sad, okay? Because I don't know. I'm feeling kind of indifferent right now. Because that's like low key sad, but at the same time, you're that girl or you're that dude, all right? Let's get a few more for, whoa, 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 whoa. How do your, did that card flip over? Okay. How do your old friends currently feel about you now? Pile number one. They feel like you're definitely being a lot more direct than normal, or that you just, you take things a lot more seriously, okay? Or your communication style is just very harsh or very like cutthroat to the point, okay? So I don't know if you've like spoken to any of these old friends, like, briefly, or maybe they've hit you up trying to see what's going on with you. Um, they do feel like, the conversation was like very short, very cut and dry, okay? Like if they say, hey, like, how you been? Or you might be like, good, and that's it. Or you just don't respond, okay? Something like that. They feel kind of like, damn, pile number one does not fuck with us anymore, okay? So something like that. You could have been very sweet to these people and they just took it for granted, okay? Let's see. Anything else? Let's get two more. How does pile number one's old friends currently feel about them? Oh, Two of Cups. There could have been a friend of yours who could be someone of the same sex, okay? They could have had a crush on you. How do they feel about that? How does that person feel about pal number one? They feel like you leaving was unfair. They also may feel guilty about something, okay? Or they're in their head about something. Okay, some of you, you had like a friend of the same sex that was very attracted to you, or they, were starting to develop feelings for you, okay? And now that you're gone, they feel like the connection ended prematurely, okay, with the Page of Cups here. Some of them also may feel like, you planned this, okay, like to leave this friendship. Some of them feel like the way you left was like planned, okay, even if it wasn't. You could have just said, you know what, I deserve better. I'm not dealing with this anymore, and you left, okay? You blocked everyone. You removed yourself from the toxicity or this friend group, and they feel like it's unfair, okay? And you definitely could have had a friend of yours who was definitely attracted to you or is still attracted to you, and they feel like, what the heck? We just started being friends, or, I was actually starting to like you, okay? Even if it's not something romantic, I think it is romantic here with the Two of Cups, but there is a friend of yours, I feel like it's the same sex, who was crushing on you, and yeah, they are hurt, okay? They are hurt because you're no longer around, okay? These people are definitely dealing with a lot of inner conflict, okay? So, and we have the Magician reversed here too. So they kind of feel like you hit them with a ton of bricks, or your absence or the way you left was like poof, now they're gone. You just disappeared. I mean, honestly, pal number one, I feel like maybe there were several reasons why you left, okay? You didn't just leave necessarily, but that's how these people are seeing it, okay? So they could be, kind of not taking accountability for, you know, what led up to you leaving, okay? Let's see, let's go to pal 2. So if you chose this one, we're going to do how your friends currently feel about you now. Whoa. Let's use a different deck. I know I'm live early, but we got time. It's probably only going to have like 30 views, not even. That's okay. Y'all can watch it later. Let's see. Okay. Pile number 2, or option number 2, how do your old friends currently feel about you? How does pile 2's old friends currently feel about you now? They feel like you're taking a lot of time to yourself, okay? That you're kind of on your own, maybe even a spiritual journey, okay? They feel like you're listening to your intuition a lot more, and that you just would like to be alone, okay? Not that you're, cutting out everybody necessarily, but they feel like, you're resting a lot, you're, rejuvenating yourself. You're catching up on sleep even, okay? And that you're not going for shit, okay? You're definitely listening to your intuition a lot more. Okay, your old friends also definitely are looking at memories with you. Okay, we have photograph here, and they're definitely looking at old pictures, videos. I'm hearing scrapbook. Some of y'all may have a scrapbook, or maybe one of your friends has a scrapbook and you're definitely in there, okay? So, or like a photo album, even if it's in somebody's phone, okay? Let's see. Your old friends definitely also feel like you're firm on your decision to leave, okay? Like it's like there's no going back, okay? Um, and that you're waking up to something. You're waking up to some sort of calling. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is a something spiritual, okay? Pile number 2. You could also resonate with pile number 1, because like I said, this is technically a collective reading, okay? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's clarify that. Ah, okay, okay. I was about to say, Okay, pile number 2. If you did have any addiction issues or toxic attachments, whether it's to people, drugs, substance, alcohol, whatever, okay, they feel like you're no longer running away from healing. or, maybe even getting sober. Okay, so you know what? Something I'm getting here, Pal, too, is that if you had friends who always were drinking, always were smoking, always just wanted to go to the bar, the club, they did nothing outside of that, and you decided, you know what, I'm good. I don't need to be doing this to my body. I don't need to be doing this to, my mental health, because people who are usually in the club every weekend or every other day, you know, they're running from something. Okay. So you are the person that has gotten away from those people and that lifestyle. And people are realizing like you're trying to heal yourself. Okay. You're trying to get better. You're trying to remove yourself from toxic situations, people, and substances. Okay. You could have been someone who definitely ran with a crowd that was, just like that. Okay. And you're getting away from it, or you got away from it, which is great. Okay. Let's see. I feel like your old friends definitely still have a lot of love for you. Okay. Yeah. And look, as I said that, okay, we have miss you. All right. So your old friends definitely miss you and, your presence, but they do understand that, you're trying to get better. And, I'm hearing take after. Okay. So maybe some of them are starting to take after you by, considering getting better. Okay. Or getting sober. All right. Let's see. And we have affairs. Ooh, okay. Your old friends also, it came out reversed, but your old friends could also feel like, I don't know if some of y'all were dealing with like a married man or woman or someone in a relationship. They feel like you finally let go of that, okay? Um, hmm, I don't know what that's about, okay? But some of y'all, if you were, you don't gotta tell me, okay? It's none of my business, but if you had a habit of going for people in relationships, which is not good, okay? I feel like if that is your story, you're finally realizing, like, let me get my own man, let me get my own woman, okay? And not try to take other people's person, okay? So, I don't know what that's about, but okay. Um, Encounter, yeah, let me find somebody of my own or for myself, okay? Your old friends also could feel like, you finally found your own person, especially if you were dealing with people or somebody in like a third party situation. Oh my God. Okay. Also, your old friends definitely secretly want to apologize to you, but they're never going to say it out loud. They're never going to say it out loud, okay? They do have a lot of regret when it comes to you, too. We have I'm sorry, okay? Eternal regret. Your old friends definitely, they might have a pride issue. Like they feel too, prideful to say like I'm sorry for treating you like that. They're just gonna say it in their head and let you go about your life. Okay, let's get a few more. I highly rec- I highly recommend watching pile number one because this is a collective. I'm not gonna do this option thing again because I know that's kind of confusing. Okay, but I will be doing more collective readings today. All right, let's see. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, your old friends feel like you finally found like someone to actually commit to or someone who's actually going to commit to you and you only. Okay, so which is good. Okay, um, or or pal two, if someone put you in a third party situation and you were stuck on that, you had a toxic attachment to somebody who was always putting you in a third party, they finally, your old friends feel like you finally found someone who's committed to you and you only. Okay. Um, let's get one more. Oh, torment. Your old friends definitely feel kind of lost without you, but they do feel like, it's your choice. It's your right to, let go of you know, what they put you through. Okay. Put you through. Hopefully they didn't put you through anything crazy, but some of y'all that is the case. Um, but they feel like especially y'all pile two could have had really fucked up friends. Okay, because we have torment and letting go. If these people like tortured you or tormented you, always like were poking at you, putting you in dangerous situations, especially if they were addicts or, drug abusers, okay, alcohol abusers, whatever the substance was, especially if they were always on something and they always, put you in real fucked up situations where it was frustrating for you to deal with, maybe even so much to the point where, you lost your mind a few times, okay? They feel like it's, yeah, good for pal number two for letting go of us, which is crazy because that kind of tells me that they know they're toxic and they know what they were doing and they are sorry, but like they knew what they were doing at the same time, which is like evil. So it's a good thing that you're no longer around these people, okay? Because you put my life in danger, you can go to hell, okay? But that is what I'm getting for y'all. I will see y'all later. We're going to do another collective reading. The next one is going to be why did they block you? Okay, and it's going to be a collective, so make sure to be there. And I will see you later. Like the video. And if you would like a personal reading, you can always reach out to me, email me, or join one of my Cash App lives. Okay, bye.